I'm just picturing you as like a small kid in my room, like
I love
listening to that in the sun.
I love it.
I Want to Hold Your Hand by the Beatles was like one that I remember listening to it, and as a kid hearing the chords and the different parts of the song, I was like, I think I could do this. I think I could like sit down and make something. And my dad was the one who really got me into playing guitar and experimenting with making my own music. So we used to sit together when I was young and kind of write little songs, and they were very Beatle inspired for sure.
Yeah, when I started, I used to do like covers of songs. I had a MySpace before Jordan and I met, and that's how he like had heard of my stuff. And the first songs I covered were Take Off Your Cool by Outkast, One More Time by Daft Punk, and Buy You a Drink by T-Pain. So I feel like those three were my entry into like learning how to make music and learning chords and playing. That was my entry.
First song I ever bought, the first album I ever bought was the Jimi Hendrix Experience. That was the first album I remember buying as like a 5-year-old kid at Sam the Record Man, which was
a legendary spot.
Yeah, it was like a CD store. It was like a CD, and I played it in my Walkman, and I had to keep the Walkman straight or else it would skip. And that was my first musical experience.
Yeah, my first CD was Shaggy. It was I remember that was my first concert. I was probably 8 or 9 years old, and I grew up in Bahrain, so we didn't get many acts. You know, you had to be huge to come and play a show out there. And Shaggy was the first concert, and Mr. Bombastic was I remember that song on that album. Mr. Bombastic, yeah. That's amazing.
I'm just picturing you as like a small kid in my room, like
I love
listening to that in the sun.
I love it.
Yeah, definitely Chill Pad Deluxe.
Yeah,
that was probably 24 hours into really working together. We stumbled on that after a really good meal at this Chinese restaurant in Toronto, in Chinatown. I forget it.
Yeah, we went to have dinner, and then we're like, yo, let's go make something. We made that. And yesterday we went to a coffee shop, and the guy was like, yo, Majid Jordan, I love Chill Pad Deluxe. Coffee's on me. So it's amazing. Yeah, that was our first song ever.
First song we performed live, I feel like it was Forever.
Was it?
Yeah,
I can't remember.
I think so, yeah. Because
It wasn't a place like this?
No, maybe.
It was
either a place like this or Forever.
Yeah, one of the two. That was from A Place Like This EP.
Yeah. It was at the Mod Club.
No, it was Tattoo Rock Parlor in Toronto, private show. Yeah. Her on A Place Like This was probably our first like personal, like from our catalog. But I think like Chill Pad Deluxe was a breakthrough moment for us in all those songs because they got us signed to the record label. And then after doing that, we made Hold On, We're Going Home, which put us on the map as like writers and artists. And then from there, our career kind of took off. We did Her, we did A Place Like This, Forever. And then we went into like our next album, Small Talk, Gave Your Love Away on the album after that. There's a lot of different moments that happened after certain songs came out.
Oh man, so many. I think one of the first that really comes to mind for me is Hey Ya by Outkast. I think that song is like one of the most special. You can play that anywhere and people like hit the dance floor as quick as they can.
Yeah.
I remember hearing that and seeing that as a kid on the countdown for like 20 weeks in a row. And I was like, how did they write something this impactful that made people so happy?
Yeah.
And I just think that like that song is really special.
Yeah, for me, I don't wish I wrote any song that exists because I don't think it turned out the same. But there are a lot of songs that I love, you know. But I have this thing where if I write something, it just kind of comes out the way that I make it. So I don't know. I like everything the way it is. One more time, Daft Punk.
Down. Yeah.
It's not out yet, but it's a moment where Jordan and I sat together and we made basically the whole idea in like 30, 40 minutes in LA. And he sat down at a Rhodes, just a keyboard, started humming a melody. He's like, that's amazing. Went in the booth, recorded it, got the words, the basic structure. And that's the song. I think like as an experience, I was really just happy to be a part of that. It felt a lot like Chill Pad Deluxe, how that song was made. Mm-hmm. And I feel very grateful that we still have that ability to do and live those moments together after 10 years of making music together. That's the end of the day. That's all we want to do is, you know, keep sharing those experiences. Music is just what brings us together.
Definitely. I love Gave Your Love Away. I think it's a great moment. I think everybody sings that. But I think performing this new album is going to really have a deeper impact to our fans and the people that experience it than any show that we put on before. So I think it will tie, it not only will tie in the music, our catalog that we've already created, but I think it's a breath of fresh air and something that we haven't fully performed and experienced yet as people. So I'm excited to experience that because we've never done it before.
Yeah, this album has a lot of different moments and different speeds that we've learned. Obviously, we've had the privilege of being on 2 world tours and seeing what connects and seeing what we feel when we're on stage. And basically we were able to take the best of that and put it into this new world of music on this next project. I'm very excited to perform Waves of Blue, which is our newest single that's out, and see how that like connects with fans for the first time. Because I walked into my friend's house the other day in Toronto and they had just had it on before I arrived and they were singing it's such a sing-along that I just want to be on stage to have that moment with fans. So I think that could quickly become a favorite, you know?